Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Maria Serrao. You are watching Around the Peninsula, and joining me in studio today is the President and CEO of the Palos Verdes Peninsula Chamber of Commerce, Miss Eileen Hupp. And joining us also is Vikash Modi, who is one of the participants in the Young Entrepreneurs Program. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here today. Now, Eileen, tell us a little bit about the program. I know it's the Chamber sponsors it. And is this the second year that you've done it?
Yes, absolutely, Maria. Thank you for asking. This is the second year that we've completed the Young Entrepreneurs Program. It's a groundbreaking, innovative program for 6th through 12th grade local students where they actually create and launch their own business.
And how did you sort of get the idea to do this? Because I know they do it nationwide.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So about 4 years ago when I first got to the Chamber of Commerce as CEO, I heard about this program. It was started at the University of Rochester in their Graduate School of Business about 11 years ago. And I thought this is perfect for our community because there's nothing like it, you know, in any of our schools. And so it took me a couple years to get it up and running, but we are so excited. We've had about 40 kids go through the program over the last 2 years, and it's, of course, just a joy to be able to work with these very talented and motivated and smart kids.
Yeah, and I've met some other ones, Vikash, like yourself, and everybody is super excited and really, you know, really into the business aspect of creating something, which I think is amazing. In the last 2 years that you've had it, what were the biggest differences that you noticed from this year to last year?
Well, we doubled the program this year.
Wow, okay, so it's much bigger.
So that kind of made a difference.
Yeah.
And so we had twice as many students. We ran 2 classes. And I think, you know, the first year it was really pedal to the metal, just rolling out the program and understanding the curriculum. The program goes for 6 months. So the students start in October or early November, and we meet with them weekly for 3 hours every week through June. So it's a huge time commitment on their part as well as on the Chamber of Commerce's part. We bring in our business leaders and volunteers from the community to help as instructors, as guest speakers, as business mentors, all of that. But the Chamber obviously, you know, coordinates and manages the entire program.
And I want to talk a little bit about that too, because I know a lot of people from the community, you know, came in to help out. Now, tell us about your end of this. How did you hear about it to get involved?
Yeah, so I heard about it through my school, and I was always pretty passionate about business. I always wanted to do something with business. So once the opportunity came up, I was super excited.
Now you're going to be a junior at Chadwick, is
I
that
am.
right? And you play soccer. You're very involved in school.
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
and how did you sort of become involved in business?
My dad's been in business his whole life, and he's pretty much kind of been my mentor, and he's helped me a lot. And then the YEA program helped me start a business and then carry it through.
And what was it like when you first went into the program? What kind of things did you learn? What was kind of the curriculum?
The curriculum, they really start off from the beginning. So you start off like kind of just thinking about different ideas that you could use for your business, and then they really help you start from that point and take it all the way to the end. Everything with like developing a business plan, the legal work, getting a website up and running, everything along those lines.
And then were you also brainstorming with fellow students and people in the community as well?
Yeah, definitely. They brought in a lot of really amazing business leaders who really, they were there to help us, and there was a lot of collaboration with our fellow students.
Interesting. Now, I'm not going to give away what your business is, but did you have an idea in the beginning what you wanted to do, or did it kind of come to you after a period of time?
It definitely came to me after a period of time, after the questions that they asked us. Those really provoked me, like getting to think about some ideas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Eileen, let's go back to talking about the people in the community that participated to help out the students.
Well, we had everyone from attorneys, bankers, many entrepreneurs, some active, some retired, technology people, graphic designers. You know, we just put out the call throughout the chamber and the community for people to help. And we definitely will be looking for similar volunteers going forward. Yes, absolutely.
It's amazing because when you think about the ideas that come to you, and I think so many people have great ideas for businesses and they never really cultivate them. So to have an opportunity to kind of be with other people and really think about what you might want to do is pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah. Did you ever have an idea for a business when you were growing up?
Oh my gosh, that was a long time ago.
No, it wasn't.
Let me think about that.
A couple of months ago,
You know,
Eileen.
I'm not sure I really did, because honestly, growing up, I was all focused on sciences and scientific research. So
Okay.
it really wasn't until I got to college and discovered economics, and then went on for an MBA at University of Chicago, that I got involved in business. So I really didn't think of one. No, that's a really good question.
What do you think was the biggest challenge in the program?
The biggest challenge is definitely coming up with the idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 And did everybody sort of go through the same process then, in coming up with their ideas, or?
Yeah. So pretty much the first few lessons, we just pretty much thought of ideas and wrote them down on a huge whiteboard, and then from there, everyone had like 100 ideas that we all had to narrow down.
What do you think you learned the most from it, or from maybe one person that was in the program with you?
The thing I probably learned the most about was definitely like perseverance. Like some ideas are going to fail, some are going to be successful. So you can't just rely on like just one idea, and just like keep going even if one idea fails.
Very true, very true. And this program, you said it doubled, and I know that there are different age groups. How do you sort of differentiate that?
Okay, well, that's a really great question as well, Maria. So it's for 6th through 12th graders, and we don't. They're all in class together.
Interesting.
Because and I have to tell you, with 3 kids of my own, at first I was like, gee, how is that going to work?
Yeah.
But it really, and I would be interesting to hear if Bakash thinks the same, because you were, you're in the class, but I really felt that after a few weeks, everybody's on equal footing, because at the end of the day, our mindset, Maria, is to treat the students as entrepreneurs who happen to be students, not students who want to be entrepreneurs. So we call them CEOs, we call them entrepreneurs, and the 6th grader or the 7th grader might have an incredible idea and really develop it, and so they're on equal footing. It's across the board. Everybody's the same.
Yeah, definitely.
And how did you select the participants? Because I'm sure there was a lot of people that wanted to do this.
There are, and that's also a great question. So there's an application process, and we will be starting to accept applications in August. They're on the Chamber website now, I believe. So people can go on and click the website, or if they'd like to get a hard copy, they can stop by the Chamber, or we can email it to them, whatever, if they'd like a soft copy. They have to complete an application, write some essays, send in their transcript, get a letter of recommendation, and then come in for an interview.
Wow.
So because we really it's a big commitment of time, and we really want kids that are going to be able to work through it and stick with it. And as Bakash said, it requires perseverance.
Right.
Because I think what this program teaches, besides the fact of starting a business, and you can also start a nonprofit, by the way, as well.
Wow.
But what the students are really learning are life skills that no matter what career they choose, whether they're going to be attorneys or doctors or teachers or nurses, it teaches them perseverance. It teaches them that it's okay to fail, because how many times entrepreneurs fail all the time.
Yes.
They have to get up and make presentations. We talk about how to interview with people, how to reach out to people. They learn to make phone calls if they need to connect with a supplier or a manufacturer. So they're getting skills that will help them, even analytical skills that will help them no matter what they do. So with all of that, we're really looking for students who are creative, who really are passionate about starting a business or a nonprofit. And if they're motivated and smart, we can do the rest.
Okay, so with school and everything else, how did you balance all this? I have to ask.
Yeah, I mean,
Sports, school, business.
yeah, sophomore year, it was a lot of work, but I mean, definitely it was something I was passionate about, like starting my business. So I never really saw it as, oh, it's a chore I have to do. I always in my free time, that would be what I would go to do, because it was so much fun. You didn't even realize you were doing the work. Yeah.
Now, so do you sort of see yourself now, after you've been through this process of maybe being a more open thinker to things, because now you can kind of pull things out and go, maybe this will work, maybe that'll work?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, every day I'm thinking of, oh man, I can make that a new idea. Yeah, I'm always coming up with new ideas and really keeping an open mind about new possibilities.
That sounds great. Okay, well, I know we all want to hear and see Vakash's idea, so we're going to take a break and we'll be right back. You're watching Around the Peninsula.
You don't need to be bigger than life to be a good dad. You just need to spend time with your kids. It takes a man to be a dad.
We are back, and now we're going to turn it over to Vikash, who's going to give us an overview of his business plan.
Hi, my name is Vikash Modi, and I'm the founder and CEO of Higher High. Are you a parent who has been frustrated because you could not find any help for your kids? Or are you a talented high schooler who wants to use those talents to make money? I know I am, and if you answered yes to either question, then Higher High is for you. What is Higher High? Higher High is the Uber of the jobs marketplace. Higher High is the next generation service that empowers high school students to pursue their passions and careers while helping anyone in their community with sports lessons, music lessons, or tutoring for their kids. The process is simple. First, high schoolers can directly sign up through our platform and create a profile listing the services they wish to offer. Then, a confirmation email is sent to their parents that validates that their parents know they are signing up for our service. Then, any other member of the community can log on, create a profile, and begin hiring these students, and all transactions will be completed directly through our platform. Additionally, after each transaction, the high schooler can choose a local school district for 10% of our commission to be given back to. This is a screenshot of our website, and it is currently in the final phase of development, and this is another screenshot that shows some of the services that will be listed on our platform. There are 10 main high schools we will be initially targeting in the South Bay, and over 18,000 students attend these 10 schools. We plan to engage roughly 25%, or 4,500 students. There are over 1,300 high schools in California and over 5,800 elementary schools, and through our duplication model, we hope to eventually convert these 4,500 students to 4.5 million. But don't take it from me, take it from him. Kids are ecstatic with the opportunity to be able to use their passions and interests to make money. Some of our short-term business goals include development of a fully functioning website, as well as expansion of our clientele base large enough so that we can expand to the beach cities by the beginning of 2016. One of our long-term business goals is duplication of our model in other regions of the United States. Additionally, by July of 2016, we will have recorded 20,000 hours through our platform, which is equivalent to $100,000 net profit. There are 3 main competitors to Higher High, which are Wisant, Elance, and TaskRabbit. They are all high-quality services that utilize the shared economy, and they take various commissions from their transactions. What distinguishes us and gives us an advantage is our utilization of high schoolers, along with our ability to give money back to our high schools after each transaction. Our initial marketing will occur by directly contacting high schoolers and parents of middle and elementary school students and getting them to sign up. After that, we will rely heavily upon word of mouth and social media campaigns to further expand our reach. Since I last presented at our local investment panel and secured funding, we have made tremendous progress towards our short-term and long-term goals. Our progress has included securing of the relevant domain names, as well as receiving a very positive feedback from local school administrators and high schoolers. Additionally, we have formed an LLC and created an advisory board, along with hiring a development team of 4 people and building a platform that is currently in the final phase of development.
I use Higher High to teach people how to sing.
For Higher High, I'm able to offer my hockey training program for the youth, and I'm also allowed to market myself and my business.
Thank you for your time and consideration of Higher High, where education works, and I hope to see you signed up soon.
Cinderella found the pet that fits her perfectly. Tiana gave her pet the royal treatment. Belle found beauty where no one else did. And you can too. Share your heart. Share your love. Bring home your forever friend. Make a shelter pet part of your world. Happily Ever After begins at theshelterpetproject.org.
And I would like to thank both of my guests, Vikash Modi and Eileen Hupp, for being here today. And thank you so much for sharing your presentation.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Very awesome. Thank you, Eileen. I'm sure we will see you again soon. And that will do it for this episode of Around the Peninsula. I'm Maria Serrao, and we'll see you next time.